Hello, hello. Welcome to this
Hey,
Table
hey.
Thursday Town Hall community gathering event live stream. Welcome. Auto's here, Delton's here. I see Poly Crypto Blog in the voice chat, and Zolky Zolk R is here. If you have any questions to ask, throw them into the roundtable discussion, and welcome Ollie. So today we're going to hear from Delton. Let's move over to Delton and say hi, Delton, and how's it going?
Yeah, it's going well, thanks.
What have
We
you
have a
got
lot
for
of
us today?
yeah, we have a lot of good news from the previous week related to Komodo. So yeah, I just want to go over that. So we've been running this Explore Komodo kickoff campaign. So basically, it's been a series of community discussions where we discuss, the things we're going to cover throughout the first half of 2021. And so we had our first community discussion actually last Thursday after the last Thursday town hall. And it was about what we're going to be covering in February related to atomic decks. So we had a lot of good suggestions from the community about what we can do to make atomic decks the best decks on the market, right? So we had everything from product and development feature suggestions, like liquidity and market making suggestions, tutorials and content, you name it. Like we had a lot of good feedback from that session. And the second one we had was the Explore Komodo for the Explore Komodo kickoff campaign. It was the social media campaign. So talking about like how we can get more involved on the platforms that Komodo already exist on, as well as what new platforms we can pursue. And I think this is a good topic to cover because there's a lot of places where Komodo can be that we maybe currently aren't. Like that people would be interested in learning about Komodo. And one of the big takeaways from that was like we need to be constantly updating kind of the descriptions across the different third-party websites like Blockfolio, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and yeah, just also like reaching out to influencers on various social media platforms. Yeah, and expanding to different social media platforms. I know like recently we started up a new Instagram and a TikTok account. So yeah, like go follow us there. But yeah, we're looking to expand to more places. And we'll be discussing this more in the March campaign.
Good to know. Keep your eyes and ears open for that then.
Yeah, for sure. And for the April campaign plan discussion, we talked about what we're going to cover in April, which is Blockchain 101 education series. So we talked about like all the different things we can cover in terms of like content from kind of like beginner level, like basic 101, like what is a blockchain, how do I make a transaction, how to keep my seed phrase secure, all the way to like learning the basics of popular programming languages like Java, and maybe things like basics of technical analysis. So yeah, we're just like looking for more ideas and more feedback about the topics we want to cover here, and just like the content we want to create, yeah, around these blockchain 101 topics.
Nice. I'd love to learn how to spin up my own blockchain. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm very much the market for this education course. Hopefully, so good stuff.
cool. And after that, like we have a few more events, but I can talk about that more in a second. But recently this past week we had a chain migration. So Crypto Collider joined the Komodo ecosystem. So we're glad to have them on board.
Yeah,
So just like
congratulations.
any, yeah, right, yeah. So just like any chain that's built on the Komodo platform, they get their own native chain and their own native coin. So yeah, they have zero gas fees and built-in scalability. So yeah, we're definitely excited about that. And this blog post here just kind of links to the more detailed blog post that Crypto Collider already has. And yeah, they're looking for people to start mining the chain. And yeah, it seems like a very, very promising project. And yeah, I'm interested in learning more, about what they're creating in terms of, blockchain gaming. Yeah, very interesting.
Nice. Yeah, not only are they getting their own independent chain, I think they can have as many as they want, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So what's next?
Yeah, so basically that's all for Komodo in the news, but I do want to highlight the next item on the list, which is more of the Explore Komodo kickoff events. So we've already had quite a few, as I just covered, but we have a few more coming up. Actually, one today at 7 p.m. UTC, which is the Atomic Dex Market Maker program. So basically, like learning how you can become a market maker and provide liquidity for Atomic Dex. And so basically, just like all the other discussions with the community, we're just looking at, the planning the topics we want to cover, during that May campaign plan. So yeah, we're just open to feedback and suggestions. So after that, on Friday, also at 7 p.m. UTC, we have this Komodo Summer Conference campaign plan. So this is going to be an event that is probably similar to the Atomic Dex stress test, and that we'll have a lot of participation from various blockchain communities throughout the entire like cryptosphere. So yeah, we're just learning. We're just like looking at how we can, even improve upon the Atomic Dex stress test and make it even better. Like this kind of live stream format where we have an online conference, and yeah, just like cool events going on. So yeah, we'll be discussing the campaign plan for that. Tomorrow. And then finally on Sunday, we're introducing the new Komodo website. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the new website and like how you navigate the pages, like the ease of use, and maybe like even what other things people might want to see on the website. Yeah, so we're just going to be going over that and releasing that. And also, we have the Atomic Dex stable beta release that same day. So it's Atomic Dex v0.4. So I've already kind of looked at the what's going to be in that. So that's going to be a lot of exciting things. I think it's quite a few new listings as well. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that a bit on Sunday as well. And yeah, that's basically it. Sign up for these Explorer Komodo events. You can go to this blog post, the Explore Komodo Kickoff January events blog post, and sign up, and you'll receive email wrap ups of each event if you can attend, and you'll also receive a survey about each campaign plan. So basically, asking like for your feedback about what you want to see during all these various campaigns throughout the first half of 2021. Uh, yeah, that's basically it.
Wow, that's a lot of good stuff. So 7 p.m. today UTC, market
Right.
maker
Yeah.
talk, and welcome PTYX into the the voice, as well as Jesus 12. And please do correct me if you want me to say it a specific way. And J Spook 16 just joined us. So is that it for you for now, Delton?
Yeah. That's pretty much it for now.
All right, back to the archives and all that. The ink. Yeah, you writers, you use a lot of ink,
Right.
don't you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, back to the ink. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Thanks, Delton. We're gonna move on here. Aldo, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm here ready to jump into a presentation about the Komodo marketing report from the last year.
Well, all right. I don't see our friendly Jay Charming in the chat today.
No, he might
Must be
be
out
still having some
doing the
internet.
work physically in person.
Yeah, he's having some internet troubles, so I think
Aldo, I can't
it's
hear you, so maybe I'm the one who's got a problem here. Delton, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you guys not hear me?
My audio has whacked out for a moment here, folks. I'm gonna have to be off and on again.
Delton, can you hear me?
Apologies.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear everyone.
Okay, so it's just yeah, Juliano is having some trouble. But I think while we wait for Giuliano to get set up again, we will jump to this presentation. So we will just preview quickly this marketing report that we have been preparing. This is marked as version 0.9. specifically released or made for this Tuesday Townhall call. There are still some things we are polishing, but we are looking to publish this report in the coming days, like very soon. But right now, this is the only place to see it. You will like the first time look the preview. So there are quite a few slides, so I'm gonna just try to run it through fairly quickly, and then in a few days you guys can spend some more time studying what's in it. So we have
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Do you hear me
great.
now?
I'm back. Well, I do. Thanks. I don't want to hold you up any longer. Continue with the slides.
Thanks. Yep. So we got here's the kind of overview of the report. So we are talking about how we took a new direction late last year for marketing. Then we run around some key achievements we had. We will talk about social media, and then about community, and lastly about Komodo in media. So around September last year, we met as a team and we came with a new approach for the Komodo marketing, and since then we have been making some fundamental changes and trying out new stuff, and I think the results are good, and we are still like, I think we are gonna reap all the benefits later as what a lot of what we have been doing and are still doing are kind of like a fundamental aspects. So I hope that this shows also during this report. So here's the current marketing team as we stand. So there's me, then we got JC, who couldn't make to this call today, and then we have Delton as the head of content, and we got Bob as the creative director. He's making a lot of the 3D graphics we have, as well as like helping us design other aspects like the new website we are about to release. Then we got VK, which is the growth hacker and our Twitter manager. He has a lot of ideas, and we are looking to implement some of those during now the next 6 months of this year. So I'm gonna run through then the key achievements. We got 8 in total. First one is that we have made a lot of path clearing. This is meaning both the internal and external. So internally, we focused a lot of the organization structure within the marketing team and how we work together, and also focused a lot of other type of communication and just that we are understanding about what's going on Komodo overall, and then also to the external path clearing for community members. And also we have been having a lot of discussion with the business team for how do we onboard businesses and other people who are interested, like developers. So this is still an ongoing effort, but already we felt like we made a lot of progress here last year. Second one, we made a brand architecture review. So we have simplified some of the naming convention Komodo has. We have improved the kind of the brand identity and all the messaging and how we tell the Komodo story, and that some of this will be more visible as we launch the new website on Sunday. And then third one, we have paid more attention to social media and try to activate it. We have been extremely active on Twitter. We have also looked into launching or expanding to some other platforms, and now also kind of consider like how could we also really like activate other existing platforms like Reddit. The fourth one, we have made a lot of community re-engagement. We are trying to be very active on Discord, hosting various discussions and listening to our community and ensuring that everyone has a voice. And as part of that, we also have these weekly Tuesday town halls where anyone can join and leave questions and get the questions answered. And also like only way like looking to just increase the transparency towards the community. Fifth one, we completed the first Komodo internship last year, which was focused surrounding community building. We are looking to start new internships this year. Six, we increased the content creation, and Delton has been leading a lot of that. And I think we have never published so many blog posts, and now we actually have a pretty good strategy overall for content, and that's something we'll be showing more this year, and that will be also tied more closely to our newsletter. 7, we have done a lot of new checking and PR. We have developed a process where we can work extremely quickly with our PR agency and capture kind of many commentary opportunities, and we got a lot of success in December already, but then I think we have been like way on new level now in January, even regarding that. And lastly, number 8, we made the first conference event for the stress test, and this gave us the blueprint for live stream events that we are now looking to repeat during this year, and the highlight will be the June conference. So then some statistics from social media, and here the Twitter is clearly leading the way. Some of these are like from VK, our social media manager. So he noticed that since we changed the style, he got about 800% increase in engagement. There's a lot more visits we get also for profile. We have been removing fakes from Twitter, and we think we would apply the same to other platforms as well, and keep going that we only have real followers and real numbers. Then we have been focusing on retention, and that's still something we're looking to improve. Then reach, we noticed the stress test events and all online events have been very successful, so we want to do more of them. And then we need to focus on conversion more. So the Reddit, this is empty slide yet. We are going to add something about Reddit here. YouTube. So the gold bars are the new videos we have published each month, and it's been picking up at the end of the year to all the live streams and the live events. And then this also brought a lot of growth for views on YouTube. Then we jump back to Twitter. We got some Komodo platform Twitter handle. VK has set us some targets for Matt, for engagement, followers, and profile visits. And then he's showing here how we have improved the average, the yearly average, like this month means December. Should actually change that. Then we got a bit of a heat map going on, showing the entire year from the Twitter statistics for Komodo platform. And the red ones with the minus signs, all the big minus sign, that's when we removed the fakes. But throughout the year, the Twitter was kind of stagnant. We even lost some followers during March and May. But now at the end of the year, as we changed the tactics and began a lot more active, we have seen positive results and growth. The next one, we have the same for Atomic Dex Twitter. So here too we have set some targets we are looking to reach this year and then the next coming months. And then the Twitter profile Atomic Dex a bit younger. We don't even have the statistics from the whole year, and we weren't really active here even at the end of the year, but that's something we are looking to change now. And then we are looking into some other platforms and if we should expand there. Like we created a TikTok profile as well as an Instagram profile, and especially TikTok seems interesting to us, and it might be something we use to try to find a grow the audience for Atomic Decks, as TikTok is a bit more casual users rather than kind of a hardcore developer type of audience. Then we got the moving to the community segment. So we got the Discord statistics, cold bar show new members joining, and then the line is the total membership over the past months. And this doesn't show the entire year because Discord added this analytics support in October. So this is what we have available. And here too you can see that the events played a big role in new people finding us. We got statistics from the Telegram. We have had about 15,000 new users during the year. There's about 6,000 active users. On average, there's 74 messages per day. And then we have few graphs showing the daily activity. We got the newsletter subscribers. And also our newsletter has been very stagnant over the year. But we have got some growth with the events. So in November, there's a big increase as we also emerge our other newsletter lists that was for Atomic Decks. So that's why it's kind of showing that. But then the December increase is due to the stress test. And newsletter will be an important medium for us this year and going forward. So we're looking to focus more on the newsletter strategy and to grow our newsletter. Then we got the media monitoring segment. This is about press and other activity. So here, once you get the report, you can be able to click these different icons and see the latest post that was published in these various publications. So last year we appeared in all of these, plus many more smaller ones. We got some UVM, unique visitors per month, for those publications that we appeared on. So we saw some growth at the last months of the year, and also things are looking good for January, but we didn't include that here because so this is about last year. Then we got some statistics about Komodo mentions. So a lot of mentions on Twitter. Then these statistics kind of capture, or they try to capture all the mentions throughout the entire internet. So many forums, then different videos, podcasts, blogs, news, and web overall. And then the summary shows the reads. So through non-social media channels, the reach was about 2.4 million, and then through social media channels, 2.9 million. And then that concludes our annual marketing report. So we are looking to provide another update after Q1, and then a bigger report at the halfway year mark, so after the first half of 2021, and then of course another annual report at the end of this year. Thanks a lot for.
Thank you, Otto.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, thank you. And Jesus 12 says, very good marketing report. And is this report available to download?
It is not yet. So this was the version 0.9 made as a preview for this Tuesday Town Hall. We need a few more days to finalize it. We are looking to do some little bit of polish there and still make a review as the marketing team before we publish the official release out. But we are targeting that will be done at the end of this month, released at the end of this month.
All right, so not yet, but it will be available. Thank you very much. And other than that, is there anything you wanted to say about that? Any commentary you wanted to make?
No, I don't have anything. I don't. Dalton, is there something you wanna say or cover here in regards to our efforts or anything content related or?
Not much. Yeah, I think that covers it pretty well.
Cool. How about PTYX, Polycrypto blog? Do you guys have any comments in relation to any of this?
Not specifically. I think Otto covered it pretty well. I mean, I think what users should expect in the coming months, I think, just like Otto mentioned, is like a more coherent message in related to different paths that you'll be taking with Komodo, and some are already somewhat familiar with the development path, which I think prior to us really like structuring this individually, that it was the only thing that was known. Somewhat like community was mixed with the development. So I think it'll be a lot clearer in the coming months if you want to build on Komodo, which path you should take. I think we'll have more opportunities just because the way that we've arranged things, it's creating a funnel for us to capture not only community, not only developers, but also capture business opportunities that do help the project overall. Um, I want to mention that there are projects that are already building on Komodo. They might not be public because these projects take time to develop, and it's not up to us to announce them. But there are projects building on Komodo. There's development agencies that are basically you know getting the engine started on using Komodo, on selling Komodo to their Komodo solutions to their clientele. So I think this is going to be a good year for us because I see all of the efforts that have been put in these previous years somewhat condensing, and they're much clearer. So even for me who has been in the project for a long time, for years, it was sort of difficult to tell what Komodo did, um, what it was all about, because it was just so many things. So now I really think that we've gotten the vision very condensed, and we know what Komodo is good at. We know what we want to do with it, and we should just expect that. I think this year will be a good year for Komodo in terms of building. There will be projects building on Komodo. There will be new solutions that will be announced, upgrades to the atomic decks, which overall help the project.
Well then, thank you for sharing that with us. That's a nice summary, and it's like taking the venom and making the serum, and now you can spread that serum. Alrighty, thank you, P2YX. So we're going to move forward. Otto Delton, yeah, thank you. Otto Delton, any other things to say? Do we have a list of questions? I don't see any questions here other than the one we just answered. Oh, but JSpook16 is asking if the stress test data ever reported by anyone. Anyway, if you want to talk on that, you can. Otherwise, I think that's it for now.
Yeah, we did have a few more details regarding the test results. We haven't published them. We are working with the PR agency to get some coverage for that. So we are kind of holding on to that blog post. But it will be published in the coming weeks, for sure.
Alrighty, and website coming in the next couple of few days. So that's very exciting.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah.
We are looking to move everything up to our server now and start the final checks and prepare to launch it on Sunday.
Awesome. Who gets to push the button to make it live?
I think that will be TJ Rang.
Excellent. Well, we're all looking forward to that. At least I am. And is there anything else yes, so Jesus12 asking a question about the Pangea poker. That one we can answer over in the Chips Discord. If you're not there, we can post an invite over here in this chat. Okay. Alrighty. Is there anything else to go over now, Otto and Delton? Otherwise, we're gonna sign off.
Yeah, from my end, I'm all good. I think we covered everything we wanted to. But if someone has anything, feel free to jump in before we end the stream.
Excellent. Alrighty, we're going to say goodbye for this Thursday, the 28th of January, and have a good listen through. There was some good content in this video or live stream, I should say. Thanks, Otto. Thanks, Delton. Thanks, PTYX. And thanks, everyone, for joining. Jesus 12, JSpook 16, Ollie, Polycrypto Blog, Tom T, and Zoki Zoke. Thanks for being here in the chat. We're going to continue live Hangout so we can talk further. Join us on Discord every Thursday. You can ask questions anytime as well. Join us on Discord. Have some fun. Get riled up. Have some arguments, whatever you want. And I think Computer Genie's around too sometimes, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Take care,
Nice.
everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Perfect.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.